After posting this video yesterday on the surprising twist, I hope you've watched it. If you haven't, please do go check up the link up or below and you will see the link to watch the surprising twist. Really, you don't want to miss this video. Okay, so I got this messages from two of you asking what I used in the middle of the satellite fascinator. Another person was asking, did I sew the top and the bottom of it? So I decided to make another video emphasizing more on what I used to make the Bischop like cap. All right, so before we go into that, I would like to show you some designs that you can make with Fascinator mat, which is what I used to form the Bischop cap. Now these designs are lovely. I do have some of these designs, my own anyway, in my channel, and I will drop the link below, but I wanted to do a quick one, so I just browsed online. So you can see that Fascinator mat can make a whole lot of things. So actually I was in the training I told you about that I was having with some students in a vocational school for a week, and we're going to make one of this type of Fascinator mat designs, and we were cutting out the part that we need because we needed a circle part. So first of all, I started bringing it out one string at a time. To bring it out one string at a time, what you need to do is get at the edge of the Fascinator mat. You will then see a part, the thread that joins it to the other thread, and you take your scissors or razor blade and cut it lightly, and then you start pulling it out one string at a time. It will start going all the way around. Now this of course is going to take time, and so I decided that no need to do that. What I need to do now, you need to pay attention, because this is where you're going to start your Bischop cap, making your Bischop cap. Now what I decided to do was to measure out the circle that I needed for that other fascinator. So what I did was, I think I took out 9 strips, and from that 9 strips I pushed my scissors in to cut out the thread that was joining that part, and then I used my hand and separated it out. Now when you get to the end, you need your scissors to cut out part of those strips from it, not only the thread. Now we have the part that I'm going to use to make my Bischop like cap. Now the first thing I did was to cut it into 2. So from the middle inside out, I cut it into 2, and those strips now that I was bringing out, I had to cut that out. But if you know that that's what you're going to make, no need to start pulling out strings. All you need to do first of all is just to pull out the inside that you're not going to make use of, and cut and do the cutting from the inside outside. Okay, now once you have this part, you have some thread like fishing line thread that is hanging around. All you need to do is pull them and they come out easily. After you're done with that, what you need to do is curve your strips across each other. Now you're going to be making sure you're getting the base that you want. Do you understand? Because the strip is too long. If you just join the 2 flaps together, it would be a bit bigger than the circle you need. So what you're going to do, you can place your hat wire there so that you see the size of the circle that you want. And once you get the circle that you need, then you cut out the excess and sew the parts that you want together. That's from the top part to the bottom till it's firm. Keep watching and learning. Once you're done with that, now if you're going to use it like this, you would notice that it would not be able to form any shape because it is flexible. It folds in. So what you need to do is you sew your 1.2 millimeter gauge hat wire to the bottom part. Now you're going to sew it all the way around, but because of time, I'm going to just show you the ending part on how you join the hat wire together. So watch, this is how you join your hat wire together. When you get to the ending part, after you've cut the hat wire that was left out, you bend the hat wire underneath the other part and sew it so that they are all firmly seated at the bottom. Keep watching and learning. Once you're done with that, the next thing to do is to sew your hat wire on the top part. Now, if you want to know how to use various type of hat wire, millinery wire for various things, do join us in our free hat wire training class. You would find the link to join the dventcraft academy in the description below. So you click on it and you make a request for the millinery hat wire class. Now, once you're done with that, your bishop cap is ready. Yes, you have the hole on top, but it doesn't matter. You can cover it if you want, but I used it like this. So what I did was that I now did the same process that I would have done if I had a bishop cap after sewing the down part. Remember, if you had a bishop cap, you would actually sew the bottom part before you start putting in your before you start covering it with your cloth. That's to make it touch it so it's not moving. The difference between using this bishop like cap that we made from the Fascinator mat and the normal bishop cap is that when you cover your bishop cap with material, because it's smooth on top and has a curve like shape or cone like shape, the material goes smoothly around. But when using this one, you're going to be careful to ensure that you make it have fine pleats around, because it's not your cone like shape per se. And that's how I formed the Fascinator mat from, or rather that's how I formed the bishop cap from a Fascinator mat. If you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see lovely tricks like this, you want to ensure that aside clicking the subscribe button, that you have clicked the bell also, so that you get notified when I upload new videos and you don't miss any tip or tricks in your millinery journey or your crafting, designing, or what. So if you want to see how I'm finished up with this bishop cap to make my Ankara satellite fascinator, click this video.